Hey guys, Ron Musgraves, Pressure Washing Institute Contractors First. Hey guys, I'm coming at you today, and I'm actually holding myself accountable. I'm going to be making a couple of videos a day, letting people know not only about free events, but events that are going on all over the country. The first and number one event I want to talk to you guys today about is, well, there's two events. There's an event going on that's free that's going to be in Chicago in April. And then there's an event, the Panhandle Power Wash event, that's gonna happen. It's gonna be, I think it's sixth year happening. Trudy's having an event down in the Panhandle. That's gonna be a free event. I'm not attending the Panhandle event, but I definitely as a founder of that event, I want to make sure that this event goes well. And I want to make sure that Trudy does well. Trudy's done so much for the industry. As a matter of fact, she's at an event today at the Stain and Sealing Pros in Lebanon, Texas. They're wrapping up that event. It started yesterday and it wraps up today. She's there right now with contractors in Lebanon that are with the stain and sealing experts, which is also a grand event. I saw the photos yesterday. Lots of folks there, lots of people in attendance. It's going to turn out to be a super duper event. The event that's coming up that's on the edge here is the April event. It's the Washworks event, and it's going to be a phenomenal event. It's over 500 people registered. I don't know when we're going to announce that it's a standing room only, or even potentially a waiting list. I don't know those numbers as far as what the capacity is, but I want you guys to understand, get registered for that event. It's a free event. It's down below in this thing. It's for free. And the reality of it is I'm going to attend this event, and I'm popping a little bit of a secret out. We're going to be doing something prior to the event. We're going to do a Ron Musgraves commercial sales thing. And also Barry is going to join me. Barry Little's going to join me on that. And basically you're going to get a complete day's worth of commercial pressure washing, sales, marketing, and advertising. It's going to be a great event. We're going to be doing that that event. And yes, it's free. It's absolutely free. It's 100% for free. And I'm looking forward to that. It'd be the first time I've done something with Barry. We're doing a little test pilot for something we might be doing some more of in the future. I'm looking forward to these events and getting out in the field. I want to make an honorable mention about the PWNA a few weeks back. Came off of one of their most successful events that they've ever had in Orlando, Florida. They were at the SeaWorld DoubleTree there, and I've used that venue about 5 or 6 times to host several different events. Even I think I did 2 national events there. It's a great venue. Always turns out to be a great turnout in that area. It always winds up being a great event. And my hat's off to those guys for pulling that off from the national organization platform. Now, speaking of the national organization platform, I want to fast forward a little bit between the Washworks event and Trudy's event, the Panhandle Power Wash event. We're going to be doing the CETA event. That's the Cleaning Equipment Trade Association. If guys don't know what that stands for, CETA stands for Cleaning Equipment Trade Association. And you can go to National Cleaning Expo and you can get some details about that one as well. I'm working on that one being a free event for contractors. It is not free at this point, but I'm working towards those guys making something like that happening, at least being able to walk through the showroom floor. Now, I want to tell you, I wasn't personally at the PWNA, so I couldn't see. They had a pretty big show floor because they teamed up with the IWCA. But CETA usually has the largest show floor, meaning exhibitors. They have the largest. They may not always have the best attendance, but they always have the largest event as far as what the new technologies are, because Cleaning Equipment Trade Association is our trade associations, are basically our manufacturers and suppliers organization. That's what that is. That is the organization for manufacturers and suppliers. And now in the recent years, they've started to invite the end users, which are the contractors, to the events so that contractors can get up and participate in some of the ingenuity moving forward. And they've made big advancements now since they've joined with contractors and actually listening to the feedback that the contractors are telling them. There's been better technology and equipment that has been coming out. One we know, the Dual Wash Pro, that's by the FNA Group, and it's a Delco machine. It could be a Simpson machine, but I just wanted to tell everybody here, those components on that equipment, man, have been done for decades. Like we're talking 6 or 7 decades. That equipment is tried, true, and tested. It's been in the field. The proof of concept is there. They're using nothing that hasn't been, used for 5 decades or more. So guys that are always weary about that kind of stuff, I know personally that this equipment, I've got friends that have been using them for 5 years or more, and they love them. As a matter of fact, the only problem is they don't want to tell anybody about them because they've worked so well for them. If you want to know more about the dual purpose, contact Washworks Supply. They can help you out. Even Panhandle Power Wash Supply can help you out. They're an FNA. They're an FNA dealer, and basically that's all it takes. If you're in your area, I recommend that you talk to somebody locally. If you've got somebody locally, it's always the best thing to do. I'm looking forward to getting out to Chicago. Chicago's my hometown. It's going to be a good, great show. We're going to have a lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot of learning. There's going to be a lot of fun going on because what the bottom line is, you have to have fun at events. I believe that when you are learning, if you're not having fun and you're bored stiff out of your mind, you're not going to retain as much. I mean, we've all had that where we have the great history teacher that came in dressed like Napoleon when it was time to talk about that era in history. And sometimes you got to have dynamic speakers like that to get the message across and be able to absorb the knowledge and learn. But the most important thing, man, when you guys come to all these events, and this is my tip for the day, is come there ready to be coached, ready to learn, and open your mind and open your eyes up, because that one little thing can change your life, and it's waiting there for you at these events. The reason you go to these events is to better yourself. You have to better yourself every day. Every day you wake up out of bed, you got to do something that may not be comfortable, that you may not want to do, and you got to do it. I'm doing it today. I haven't been on the internet since yesterday. I was probably not on the internet for about a month, but I've made some goals that I'm going to get on the internet and make videos a couple of times a day. Not so much informational, but I want to try to make more content videos. I tell you where I got inspired from. There was a guy, it's called Luke the Window Cleaner. I've known a Luke for a long time. He's been a window cleaner for a few decades, I believe. And I've never really watched his content. And I watched his content the last week or so. And man, this guy really does give great content. I'm kind of jealous doing this for as long as I've done it. His content is real world content. He's always out there in the field. He's giving that content. And I'm going to even step out of bounds and do some more of that. I'm going to jump back in the field and hopefully be able to do some of that stuff that's in the field too. Because I want to show you guys, there's so many guys out there that don't really know how to properly clean. And I know guys all the time go, but Ron, you teach the commercial sales, you teach that, that's what you do. You're the guru with that. And I do. I love doing that more than I love doing most of the things that I do. But at the day's end, if we're not washing efficiently, we're not washing effectively, if we're not good at washing, if we're not safe at washing, and we're not quick at washing, that's really where the money is. That's where the margins come into play. And that's where you can outperform your competition. And I'm not talking about outperforming them by doing shoddy work. I'm talking about outperforming them by doing great work fast and safely. And also you're making bigger margins. And that's how you win the game. That is really how you win the game. So guys, Ron Musgraves, Pressure Washing Institute, Contractors First. We're going to see you on some more videos. Make sure you sign up for the Panhandle Power Wash Supply. And if you want to check out the Washworks event, the link is right below. Get signed up. National Cleaning Expo, you can find either one of them if you can remember that. Go to National Cleaning Expo, you'll find both of them. But there is the link down below right there. And there's going to be lots of great more events and things to come. And I look forward to seeing everybody at, we're definitely going to be at the Chicago event, and we're definitely probably going to be at the Orlando event for CETA. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. Have a great day. Ron Musgraves, Contractors First. We're out.